Latch click shut, the echo fades. I'm standing alone in the morning shades. The coffee cup still has a ring of heat, a ghost of your presence, soft and sweet. I look at the space where you just stood, a temporary statue in the analog wood. The air in the room is suddenly thin, and the quiet isolation starts to begin. You leave a trail of magic in the air, a lingering perfume that is resting there. But the moment that you step outside the frame, the picture is simply never the same. When you walk away, the colors bleed. You take the very oxygen I need. When you walk away, the gravity drops, and the steady rhythm of the morning stops. I'm floating in an empty velvet space, waiting for the sun to bring back your face. I watch from the window as you cross the street, a beautiful rhythm in your walking feet. You turn the corner and you disappear, leaving me stranded with the static here. The hours stretch into an endless line until your hand is back inside of mine. A vintage devotion, quiet and deep, a beautiful promise that I'm gonna keep. It's a bittersweet ache, a gentle pain, waiting for the flower in the summer rain. I'll count the seconds on the glowing dial until I see the comfort of your smile. When you walk away, the colors bleed. You take the very oxygen I need. When you walk away, the gravity drops, and the steady rhythm of the morning stops. I'm floating in an empty velvet space, waiting for the sun to bring back your face. Walk away, walk away, walk away. I hear the call. The city is a cage made of silver and glass, watching the heavy, cynical hours pass. The streetlights are a prison of yellow and gray, heavy pedal to the metal floor. We're not playing by the human rules anymore. The tires leave the pavement and we take to flight, breaking the atmosphere in the middle of the night. Skyline shrinks to a tiny glowing dot, leaving behind the complicated heavy plot. We're breaking the matrix, we're cutting the wire, fueling the engine with a vintage fire. We're riding on the galactic highway tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. The galactic highway, deep in the blue, a beautiful universe, exclusively for two. Keep your hands on the wheel and steer us far. We're parking the car on a distant star. The synthesizer plays a triumphant slow hum. We're marching to a singular cosmic drum. The comets are flashing across the windshield glass, watching the beautiful infinite centuries pass. No oxygen needed, we're breathing the sound, a million miles away from the heavy ground. A vintage escape in the metal machine, the most beautiful comfort I have ever seen. Let the gravity fail, let the systems break. We are living the dream while we are fully awake. is done. We've driven right out of the setting sun. I park by the edge of the overlook view, wrapped in the shades of the indigo blue. The dashboard is dark and the headlights are dead, but a million beautiful melodies play in my head. 107 stories perfectly told, a heavy collection of analog gold. The tape deck clicks as the ribbon runs out, silencing every cynical worry and doubt. The physical world is entirely at rest. I'm listening into the rhythm inside of my chest. Just listening to the rain on the windshield tonight, making the broken pieces perfectly right. Rain on the windshield, a heavy sweet sound, the absolute greatest treasure I ever have found. We've traveled the distance, we've weathered the storm, and the analog magic is keeping us warm. The synthesizer plays a triumphant slow hum. We march to a singular, beautiful drum. We danced in the neon, we drove in the dark. We fueled up the fire of the original spark. The mixtape is over, the plastic is cold, but this is a beautiful story that never gets old. I lean my head back against the leather seat, knowing the victory is beautifully complete. Let the universe spin in its frantic design. I know exactly where my soul aligns. A masterpiece painted in silver and gray, washing the modern, heavy logic away. Just listening to the rain on the windshield tonight, making the broken pieces perfectly right. Rain on the windshield, a heavy sweet sound, the absolute greatest treasure inside is incredibly still. We haven't spoken for a very long while, just sharing a quiet, invisible smile. The radio's dead and the tape is done. We're safely hiding from the coming sun. The physical world is washing away, leaving the heavy, cynical gray. A telepathic wire connecting us to a beautiful blurring of me and you. There is moonlight on the dashboard tonight, bathing the car in a celestial light. Moonlight on the dashboard, a silver glow, with absolutely nowhere else to go. I'm pausing the universe, stopping the clock, turning the key in the analog log. I trace the lines of your silhouette, the most beautiful picture I ever met. The dust motes dance in the silver beams. We're floating together inside of our dreams. No complicated puzzles, no heavy demands, just the gentle crossing of our quiet hands. A vintage sanctuary made of glass and steel, teaching my analog heart how to feel. Let the hour hand melt on the broken dial. Let's just stay lost for a beautiful while. A permanent tether, soft and deep, a beautiful promise I am going to keep. There is moonlight on the dashboard tonight, bathing the car in a celestial light. Moonlight on the dashboard, a silver glow, with absolutely nowhere else to go. I'm pausing the universe, stopping the clock, turning the key in the analog log. Dashboard moonlight, dashboard moonlight. Dashboard moonlight. The bridges burn and the seasons fade. People are leaving the promises they made. The world is a fragile and temporary place, a heavy and cynical endless race. But I build a wall around the love we hold, protecting the silver and protecting the gold. The winds of change can violently blow, but this is a secret that we both know. The gravity shifts, but we stay perfectly still, a quiet resistance on a silent hill. I locked the door and threw away the key, securing the magic of you and hiding from the city light. I see the doubt flickering in your eyes, like a storm brewing in the summer skies. They say that nothing's ever built to last, that every future's buried in the past. But I'm not running when the shadows fall. I'm standing steady, standing tall. Let the mountains tumble to the sea, let the world forget about you and me. In this digital age of shifting sand, I'm the one who's gonna take your hand. Learned the rhythm of the hidden pain, but every scar is just a map of gold, a story that we've only just begun to tell. So let the static fill the empty air. I'll find a way to meet you anywhere, from the arcade hall to the midnight shore. I've never wanted anyone more. I'm here to stay. Windows down, the summer breeze is sweet. We're cruising slow along the empty street. The radio is playing something old, a melody of silver and of gold. I look at you illuminated by the dash, a perfect picture that I wanna cash. No destination and no place to be, just the rhythm of the highway and the sea. Our share of complicated days, lost within the modern heavy maze. But tonight the frequency is crystal clear, and everything I want is right here. Just give me one more night like this, sealed with a quiet analog kiss. One more night where the time forgets to move, lost inside this slow and gentle groove. Stay. collecting all the quiet words we said. We pull over by the edge of the bay and watch the distant city lights play. I'll freeze this frame inside my memory, a tape I will rewind eternally. If tomorrow brings the heavy rain, the single night will wash away the sitting together inside of the car, but it feels like we're on a different star. The rain is drumming on the window pane, washing away what we couldn't explain. I look at your profile bathed in the blue, wondering what is happening to you. The silence is thick and the air is so cold. Story of love that is growing too old. The words are stuck right behind my teeth. I'm hiding the sorrow that is underneath. We're building a wall made of invisible glass, watching the ghost of our history pass. If we can't talk, then how do we heal? How do we know what is fake or what's real? If we can't talk in the neon glow, how do we know which direction to go? I'm sending a signal out into the dark, hoping to find a familiar spark. The tape is stuck in the stereo deck. We're riding inside of a beautiful wreck. I wanna reach out and hold on to your hand, but I'm lost in a foreign analog land. We used to speak in a language so clear. Now I am drowning in static and fear. If we just keep quiet, the distance will grow, and the rivers of love will forget how to Tell me your spirit is still tied to mine. Let's break down the ice and let the tears fall before we have absolutely nothing at all. If we can't talk, then how do we heal? How do we know what is fake or what's real? If we can't talk in the neon glow, how do we know which direction to go? I'm sending a signal out into the dark, hoping to find a familiar spark. Can't talk, but I still care. Can't talk, just breathe in the air. I wore the shades and I kept my distance, acting like a boy with strong resistance. I leaned against the wall with a casual sigh, watching the beautiful people walking by. I had my lines rehearsed, my attitude set, the coolest vintage player you ever met. But then you laughed and looked my way and completely ruined my entire day. My analog heart started skipping a beat. The ice was melting in the summer heat. I forgot the script, I forgot the plan. I'm just a stumbling foolish man. I can't play cool when you're standing there with the neon light shining in your hair. Can't play cool, my cover is blown. Greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. I'm tripping over words I'm trying to say, watching my reputation wash away. The synthesizer plays a happy upbeat track, and I know there is no going back. My friends are smiling from across the room, watching me blossom in the midnight gloom. But I don't care about the image I lose, I'm entirely captivated by your views. Let the magazines sell their impossible lies. I'm reading the truth right here in your eyes. I'll trade the heavy armor for a gentle smile and walk with you for a beautiful night. Can't play it cool when you're standing there with the neon light shining in your hair. Can't play it cool, my cover is blown. The greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. Play it cool, play it cool, play it cool. What was I hiding for? I found the Polaroid road we took in '84, hiding in the bottom of the wooden drawer. You had that leather jacket and the faded jeans, the absolute center of my teenage scenes. The colors on the paper started bleeding through, but nothing ever changed the vibrant hue of you. We've added some lines around the eyes, watching a million different suns arise. The cassette tape of time keeps rolling fast, leaving the shadows of the analog past. But sitting right here in the living room light, I'm traveling back to that original night. It still feels like yesterday, soft and clear, when you whispered your name into my ear. Still feels like yesterday, the original spark, lighting the fire in the velvet dark. The calendar turns and the seasons fade, but I'm perfectly resting in the love we made. We don't need a time machine to travel back. We're riding securely on a vintage track. The way you laugh at the jokes I make, a beautiful rhythm that will never break. We weathered the winters and the bitter frost and realized exactly what wasn't lost. A quiet devotion, a steady hand, the safest shelter in a crazy land. Let the digital world keep rushing on. We're sitting right here till the break of dawn. A masterpiece painted in gold and gray, feeling exactly like yesterday. It still feels like yesterday, soft and clear, when you whispered your name into my ear. Still feels like yesterday, the original spark, lighting the fire in the velvet dark. The calendar turns and the seasons fade, but I'm perfectly resting in the love we made. Like yesterday, like yesterday, like yesterday. I built a fortress with a heavy gate, thinking I could control my own fate. I had a list of why I should stay alone, living in a world that I made of stone. But every time you look into my soul, I lose the parts of me I could control. The ice is melting in the summer heat, making my defenses incomplete. I try to argue with the way I feel, but the analog heart is all too real. The logic's fading like a worn-out tape. There is no longer any sweet escape. I'm running out of reasons to stay away. I'm running out of words that I need to say. I'm surrendering my heart to the indigo night, faith in the glow of your beautiful light. I'm giving in, I'm letting go. Nowhere else for me to go. a single tiny spark. One by one the excuses fade in the sanctuary that we made. I'm throwing the keys into the deep, a promise that I'm gonna keep. I'm running out of reasons to stay away. I'm running out of words that I need to say. I'm surrendering my heart to the indigo night, bathed in the glow of your beautiful light. I'm giving in, I'm letting go. Nowhere else for me to go. No reasons left, just love tonight. No reasons left in the fading light. It's 2 a.m. and the ceiling fan is turning slow. The city is asleep beneath the amber glow. I can't seem to turn my racing mind around, looking for a comfort that I haven't found. I reach across the dark and turn the receiver on, looking for a frequency to lean upon. Through the heavy static and the empty space, I find a quiet sanctuary full of grace. No face to see, no complicated heavy eyes, just an honest signal in the purple skies. A steady beacon calling out across the night, making the lonely isolation feel alright. It's just a midnight voice on the air, telling me there's somebody who still cares. A midnight voice, low and deep, guiding my weary spirit into sleep. I don't know your name, and I don't know your face, but you are my anchor in this empty place. The saxophone whispers a cinematic line, tying your invisible, quiet heart to mine. You're talking to 1,000 lonely souls out there, but it feels like I'm the only one who breathes the air. You play a slow cassette from 1982, painting the entire room in velvet blue. The world outside is a chaotic cold machine, but we are safely hidden in the in-between. Keep the signal burning till the break of dawn. I need the frequency to safely lean upon, a solitary comfort in a modern age, writing a secret analog page. It's just a midnight voice on the air, telling me there's somebody who still cares. A midnight voice, low and deep, in this empty place. Midnight voice. Midnight voice. Midnight voice. I found a mixtape hidden in the bottom drawer, the one you made before you walked right out the door. The plastic shell is scratched, the label's peeling off. I hear your voice before the music, a quiet nervous cough. You said you wanted me to have a piece of your soul before the heavy modern world took its final toll. I pushed the cassette in the player and I closed my eyes. Underneath the heavy artificial skies, the physical world is entirely erased. I'm perfectly hidden in this analog space. I listen to the hiss and I listen to the crack, traveling slowly on the memory track. I can feel your pulse in the magnetic tape, a beautiful set and the sonic escape. The pulse in the tape beating soft and slow, watching the invisible quiet rivers flow. It isn't just music, and it isn't just sound. It's the greatest piece of magic that I ever found. The synthesizer bends in the lonely sweet sigh, a solitary tear falling from my eye. Track 3 is the song that we dance to in the rain. Track 4 is the heavy unspoken quiet pain. The ribbon is fragile and it might eventually break, the heavy casualty that my heart will have to take. But until the machine finally eats the wire, I will warm my hands upon this vintage fire. Let the universe spin in its crazy modern rush. I'm living safely inside the velvet hush, a sanctuary built from plastic and rust, a monument of analog patience and trust. I can feel your pulse in the magnetic tape, a beautiful set and the sonic escape. The pulse in the tape beating soft and slow, watching the invisible quiet rivers flow. It isn't just music, and it isn't just sound. It's the greatest piece of magic that I ever found. In the tape, We've been dancing around the edge of the line, giving each other a subtle sign. I look at my shoes and you look at the floor, wondering who's gonna open the door. It's a delicate game of hide and seek, when the feelings are strong but the voices are weak. I wanna reach out and pull you in, but I don't exactly know where to begin. The tape is rolling, the moment is right. The sun is setting, surrendering the light. I take a deep breath to calm my racing heart. This is the place where the magic can start. Just one step closer to the beautiful unknown, leaving the safety of the world. I've always known. One step closer to the warmth of your embrace, finding my home in the geometry of space. No more retreating to the shadows of the past. I'm taking a chance on a love that will last. I feel the static, electric and sweet, whenever we happen to casually meet. A brush of the shoulder, a meeting of eyes, a whole conversation hidden in disguise. Let's tear down the fences we built in our minds and leave all the hesitant logic behind. The neon is glowing, the evening is ours. We're writing our destiny under the stars. It's a leap of faith into the indigo sky. No need to question the reason or why. Just a tiny movement, a shift in the air. I look in your eyes and I'm already there. Just one step closer to the beautiful unknown, leaving the safety of the world. I've always known. One step closer to the warmth of your embrace, finding my home in the geometry of space. No more retreating to the shadows of the past. I'm taking a chance on a love that will last. One step closer, here I come. One step closer. I looked across the oceans and the distant skies, searching for a fire in a stranger's eyes. I navigated cities made of glass and steel, looking for a magic that was truly real. I walked right past the familiar street, ignoring the steady, comfortable beat. I was blind to the gold that was in my hand, wandering lost in a desert of sand. The static is breaking, the signal is clear. The greatest treasure was inside. I finally see what I never saw before. You were the key to the heavy locked door. What I never saw, hidden in plain view, was the quiet, steady devotion of you. I chased the illusions, I chased the ghosts, but you are the reality I love the most. We've shared 1,000 coffees in this little room. You chased away the shadows in the midnight gloom. You listened to my crazy digital dreams and helped me sew the torn and broken seams. How did I miss the beauty of your grace? The entire universe written on your face. I'm dropping the telescope, closing the map, falling safely into your gentle lap. Puzzle is soft, the picture is made, resting securely in the love we've played. I finally see what I never saw before. You were the key to the heavy locked door. What I never saw, hidden in plain view, was the quiet, steady devotion of you. I chased the illusions, I chased the ghosts, but you are the reality I love the most. What I never saw, what I never saw, was always here. Searching for a signal in the dark of space, trying to remember every line upon your face. The stars are glowing like the pixels on a screen, the loneliest transmission that you've ever seen. I'm sending out a pulse, a rhythm in the void, across the constellations that we once enjoyed. The satellite is spinning, drifting far away, counting every second, every neon day. Return to me through the electric haze, back to the rhythm of our golden days. Across the grid, where the memories flow, where the purple rivers of the nighttime glow. Just return to me. The gravity is pulling at my heavy heart. 1,000 light years couldn't keep us apart. I'm locking on the coordinates of where we used to be. clock is glowing red on the stand. I'm wandering lost in an insomnia land. The ceiling is spinning, the thoughts are too loud. I'm trapped in the middle of a cynical crowd. I carefully reach for the nightstand drawer. I don't wanna fight with the thoughts anymore. I pull out the player and untangle the wire, and fuel up my soul with a vintage fire. The house is completely and totally asleep, but I have a beautiful appointment to keep. I push the play button and close my heavy eyes, transported right under the velvet skies. This is my midnight Walkman escape, trapped in the magnetic ribbon of tape. My midnight Walkman, slow and deep. A comfortable promise I am going to keep. I leave my body resting on a lonely bed and live in the analog symphony inside my head. The saxophone whispers a relaxing slow hum. We're marching to a singular quiet drum. The volume is low, but the feeling is grand. I'm walking the shores of a beautiful land. No ringing telephones, no heavy demands, just the magic resting right here in my hands. A vintage devotion, perfectly clear. I have everything that I need right here. Let the hour hand melt on the broken dial. Let's just stay lost for a beautiful while. A steady combustion, incredibly sweet, making the midnight completely complete. This is my midnight Walkman escape, trapped in the magnetic ribbon of tape. My midnight Walkman, slow and deep. My comfortable promise I am going to keep. I leave my body resting on the lonely bed and live in the analog symphony inside my head. Midnight Walkman, play it slow. Midnight Walkman, nowhere else to go. reach out my hand and I turn off the screen. The absolute finest decision I've ever seen. I pull you close in the fading light, and suddenly everything is perfectly right. The chaos outside is a heavy, cold wave, but we have a beautiful sanctuary to save. I block out the static and I lock the main door. I don't wanna play the heavy games anymore. I'm listening to the steady pulse of us tonight, bathed in the warm and forgiving yellow light. The pulse of us beating strong and deep. A beautiful promise I am going to keep. Let the modern empires crumble to rust. We have a monument of analog trust. The synthesizer plays a triumphant slow hum. We're marching to a singular vintage drum. I don't need a guarantee, I don't need a plan, just a quiet woman and a quiet man. We built an entire language out of synths and bass, a telepathic wire in the empty space, a permanent tether, solid as stone. We're never walking this planet alone. Let the digital service crash and burn. We are patiently waiting for a beautiful turn, a masterpiece painted in black and gold, a beautiful story that never gets old. I'm listening to the steady pulse of us tonight, bathed in the warm and forgiving yellow light. The pulse of us beating strong and deep. A beautiful promise I am going to keep. Let the modern empires crumble to rust. We have a monument of analog trust. The pulse of us, the pulse of us, just me and you. The sun is melting down the living room wall. There's absolutely nowhere I need to be at all. The dust is dancing in the tangerine light, a perfect transition from the day to the night. I'm lying on the carpet with my headphones on, waiting for the heavy, busy world to be gone. My fingers are tracing the plastic machine, the ultimate king of the analog scene. The magnetic ribbon is spinning around, creating a beautifully isolated sound. No ringing telephones, no heavy demands, just the magic resting right here in my hands. Golden hours with the cassette player, breathing in the heavy vintage layer. Golden hours, perfectly slow, basking in the sunset's amber glow. heaven in this quiet space. I flip it to side B with a satisfying click, a beautifully simple and magical trick. The synthesizer hums a happy slow groove. There is absolutely no reason to move. The colors of the sky turn from orange to blue. I'm perfectly happy with this analog view, a solitary piece that is hard to explain, washing away the residue of pain. Don't turn on the lights, let the shadows grow. I'm riding the current of the undertow, a vintage retreat from the modern rush, living inside of the golden hush. Golden hours with the cassette player, breathing in the heavy vintage layer. Golden hours, perfectly slow, basking in the sunset's amber glow. Let the rest of the planet run the heavy erase. I found my heaven in this quiet space. Golden hours, let the tape spin. Golden hours. The physical world begins to fade away, losing the colors of the everyday. The noise of the street is a distant hum. We're moving together, completely numb. I look across the table in the dim cafe, and suddenly the gravity is washed away. I'm falling upward into empty space, captured entirely by your quiet face. There are no borders and there are no lines, just a universe of beautiful designs. A million stars reflected in the blue. The only reality I see is you. I'm getting totally absorb it, gentle and true, revolving forever around only you. I'm getting totally lost in your eyes tonight, bathing in the soft and celestial light in your eyes. There's a digital sea washing away all the sorrow in me. I don't need a compass, I don't need a guide. I'm perfectly happy on this cosmic ride. In your eyes, in your eyes.
We're sitting together inside of the car, but it feels like we're on a different star. The rain is drumming on the window pane, washing away what we couldn't explain. I look at your profile bathed in the blue, wondering what is happening to you. The silence is thick and the air is so cold, a story of love that is growing too old. The words are stuck right behind my teeth. I'm hiding the sorrow that is underneath. We're building a wall made of invisible glass, watching the ghost of our history pass. If we can't talk, then how do we heal? How do we know what is fake or what's real? If we can't talk in the neon glow, how do we know which direction to go? I'm sending a signal out into the dark, hoping to find a familiar spark. The tape is stuck in the stereo deck. We're riding inside of a beautiful wreck. I want to reach out and hold on to your hand, but I'm lost in a foreign analog land. We used to speak in a language so clear. Now I am drowning in static and fear. If we just keep quiet, the distance will grow, and the rivers of love will forget how to flow. Just give me a whisper, just give me a sign. Tell me your spirit
just